just working on some stuff for our channel and stuff. And then you never know, this could be something you could use for your joint.
Right.
So I'm just record effort. So
fuck it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. They had some classic. They both have classic intros. The beat is easy. It's good, but true story. Goosebumps. The first time I really watched Goosebumps was the Haunted Mask, but the song used to give me nightmares. Like it was stuck in my head, like to the point where all day I was crying. My parents came home.
Damn.
It was just me and my older brother. And me and him, this is one of the times we spent time together. He told me to pick a movie. And I just came across the VHS tape of, this is way back, the VHS tape of the Haunted Mask. He had it, and he had Goosebumps books, so he was a fan of it. But it was the you know how Disney used to have the big paperback joints, you like a book. That's how it was. It was black, all black, green, and I'm like, what's this? It was just something about it looked scary on the cover, but I'm like, what is this?
I remember that.
You know, and he was like, you want to watch that? You sure? And I'm like, what? I want to know what it is. He popped in. You know, we had the bump bags. We were just watching it. And I'm like, it was kind of interesting. And then I was like, after a while, I started to get the theme. It was just the theme song got stuck in my head. And I always remember that episode. And then after that, I never watched it again. But all throughout that day, I was like, the song is, I told my older brother, the song stuck in my head. And he's like, no one told you to really listen to it. And it was like just, I never knew, I think that was the first time ever I experienced a song, you know, that's just stuck in your head and you just can't get it out as a child. So now how we say it now, like corny songs we hear on the radio and be like, this is corny, and then it gets stuck in your head and you realize it gets catchy and be like, it's all right. For sure. That's how it is. That was my first experience of that. I was crying. I'm like, when my dad came home, mother came home, I told them, like, I cannot get this song stuck out of my head. It's killing me. Like, I was crying. And unfortunately, my older brother got in trouble, and which it really wasn't his fault, but because he was a kid too, but he was watching over me, and they scolded him of being like,
y'all should have never watched that.
Well, being more mindful is like, because how he's supposed to know if the song was going to be too scary for me? Because I was fine watching the movie, but once it was over and then it just played, like I was like, okay, now that's kind of eerie.
But that's how it is with little kids, though, because this is kind of crazy. This is kind of
but it's real. It's no different than you not wanting to go down in the basement because it's straight pitch black.
Nah,
knowing there's something you need down there.
This is kind of crazy, though. Like what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
Like Goosebumps and all that. That's like a little PG rated. You know what I'm saying?
They had to put a warning before the show.
Goosebumps is rated GB7 because it may be too spooky for children under 7.
Show, and I think they had a lot of complaints too.
I remember I was watching Chucky one time, and my fucking nephew, he watched scary stuff, so I thought he was cool. So I'm
Chucky
watching
used to come on TV, and I used to watch it, but it never scared me. But for some reason, Goosebumps scared me.
I'm watching it, and he's like sitting next to me. He's watching it. He was cool, whatever. I talked to him like, I think probably like, talked to him about this probably like a few months ago. And then he was like, yeah, I remember we was watching Chucky and you left me. And you left me alone. I don't remember leaving him though. Like, I just remember we was watching it and I thought I don't remember.
You left me.
I don't remember. But after that, like he couldn't sleep. Like he was scared of it. So I'm sorry, man. But it's like, I don't know if he forgave me for it, but I mean, now
it should be he forgave you. It's stupid.
A lot of people in my family, they hold grudges, though.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
So I mean, the thing is, I think he's over that. Like it doesn't scare him.
It's not like you
like
left him in the haunted house.
Yeah,
and that scars you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're in the physical situation, what you do in real life, but it's a movie. I mean, I said it was so bad. When I went to sleep, and my older brother didn't get grounded, but he did. My dad was like, mom and dad was like, you're the big brother. You should at least advise him not to watch it. I know he picked the movie, but he shouldn't have. You should have just said no. Mm-hmm. But like I said, in my older brother's defense, as I'm older now, as a kid, you don't care. It's like when you're in the moment, you're in the moment. But as an older brother, that's unfair. I mean, to me, I feel like how he's supposed to know. I mean, it'd be no different if I watched something on TV and ended up scaring me. Right. He can't monitor every single thing I do. Right. So that's why I'm like, cause he asked me if I was sure. I'm like, I want to know. And you know what? To me, as a big brother, he did the right thing. Right. It's like, okay, this is your choice, but you got if something bad happens, this is the consequence. And it wasn't like it was a rated R movie. Mm-hmm. It's for kids. Right. But sometimes your imagination, it's like I said, I was fine until after. And I'm like, it's just the music was bothering me, not the show. The music show was bothering me. Dog. And he was like, forget it. But when I went to bed, both my mother and father had to come to my bedside, kneel down, and pray that, cast it away.
Get that out you was crazy.
Yeah, that's how serious it was, because I was shook all day. Mm-hmm. All day. Like, I wasn't even watching TV, nothing. I tried to play games. I just couldn't get out I was like almost. So they had, before I went to bed, they had to kneel down and pray. My older brother on the top bunk and stuff. And he was mad at me a little bit, but he just shook his head after he left. He was like, "You're such a scary cat." But, I love him for that, because, that actually taught me his one of the lessons of doing my own decisions and finding out what it really is. So,
speaking of the books, though, my older sister, she had the Night of the Living Dummy book.
My older brother had Say Cheese and Die.
She had that one too.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, she had that one too.
R.L. Stein. What? I couldn't get it out. R.L. Stein. He is so creative when it came to his cover art.
They don't know about the Nightmare Room. The Nightmare Room. I was telling my damn coworker about the Nightmare Room, and he never seen it. I said, yo, a lot of people never seen this, I was telling him about the episode that had this episode was crazy, bro. Shia LaBeouf, Miles from Moesha.
Oh, big lip dude.
Yeah, and then Lil Shorty, she was from all that, like the older, the newer cast. I forget what her name is, but she was in the joint. And then the mom from Boy Meets World, she was Shia LaBeouf mom in that joint. And then I'm gonna tell you about the episode, bro. Nightmare Room, that joint kind of like the Twilight Zone, but R.L. Stein, like he the one who created it. But the narrator, he's like, I'm R.L. Stein, but the whole time the voice is Uncle Phil, James Avery, R.I.P.
A whirling merry-go-round that never stops, spinning faster and faster, taking you on a frightening ride.
Yeah, so the episode is crazy.
Great. I'm surprised. The lineup.
Yeah, the lineup is crazy, and they always have somebody like that in the episode. Like, this is like a powerhouse episode, and I'm about to mess your head up with it.
Come with it.
Shia LaBeouf, he's in high school. So his friends, Miles, and then the other girl. So they laughing and talking or whatever, and he bumped into this little boy. And then the little boy is like, "Hi, my name is Buddy. I'm your best friend." And he was like, "What the hell?" And then the little boy just standing there, and they like, "Yo, Miles, like, I thought I was your best friend." And then it was Shia LaBeouf like, "Nah, you're not my best friend. These are my friends. Like, I don't even know you, and I don't even know why you here, man. So we out of here." Then the girl, like, they walk away. The girl like, "That was rude." And then he was like, "I don't know what that was about though." Little boy is Zach and Cody. Yeah, so they switch roles. So one scene it'll be Dylan, one scene it'll be Cole.
Yeah, that's how they used to do it. They did that with Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, yeah. So it was around that time when he was that age. So Buddy was actually Shia LaBeouf's doll. So he had him when he was younger. So Buddy was following him around. So Miles, he couldn't eat strawberry jelly. He was allergic to it. So Buddy put strawberry jelly in Miles' sandwich, and he didn't know about it. So he bit it, and then he passed out. And then they had to take him to the nurse.
Grab a nurse! All right, buddy, help's on the way. Hold on. Dylan. Is it strawberry jelly?
And then he was like, "Yo," like Buddy was like, "Yeah, I'm your best friend." He was like, "Nah." And then he checked his jaw. He checked his overalls, and then his overalls had strawberry jelly on it. He was like, "Yo, man, what you just do? Like, this is you. This what you did?" And then the girl, she was working on something in school, and she was on the ladder, and then the ladder. Like,
Dog, I think I seen that. Like, that's why I'm like, the way you explain it is coming back to me. I feel like I came across that episode,
bro,
because that's what I was like, what? I was like, it sounds so familiar, and I probably came across it.
The ending is crazy, though. It's giving me chills right now. Look at this. The ending is crazy.
It's ridiculous, man.
Because they what happened? Because they didn't believe him. Like, the mom didn't believe him.
Right.
Nobody believed him. So he crashed out one day. He crashed out, broke the doll. Like, anytime he would go back to the crib, the doll would just be the doll in the box. Yeah. But when he was in school, he was real. So he crashed out.
You're ruining my life and hurting my friends.
I'm Buddy. I'm your best friend.
You were my best friend and you're not anymore. You're not my best friend. Best friend.
I'm Buddy.
Threw him on the ground. All this, that, and the other. Stomped on him, whatever. Then he came back to school and he was like this and shit. Came back and like, he was messed up. So like,
You're my best friend forever.
by the end of the episode, he grabbed Buddy and he was like, "Yo, Buddy, like, I grew out of you. Like, I'm older. I'm sorry. Like, you were my friend when you were younger. I mean, when I was younger, but I play with different things now. So that's just what it." Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was insane. I'm on the different things now. So he said. So he's talking to him. Buddy is a person. Mm-hmm. So when he got done, he turned back into the doll. So like, he's holding him or whatever. While he's holding him and trying to put him back into the box, the mom and the mom and the friend, they looking at this video of when Shia LaBeouf was younger, and it was a birthday party, and they had a magician there, and then they gave him Buddy. And then
it starts over all over again.
The video shows the magician was like, what was your wish, little boy? And then he was like, I wish that Buddy would be my friend forever. And that was what Buddy was saying the whole episode. I'm your best friend forever.
Abracadabra, alakazia. tap my wand, and Buddy is real.
Abracadabra.
It's a curse. You cursed yourself.
Yeah, so the magician was like, Buddy will be your friend forever.
Until you die.
Listen, they looking like now they see that he was telling the truth. Right. He's in the attic. He's trying to put Buddy away. Once he puts Buddy in the drum, Buddy grabs him. He's like, when they go up into the attic, they go into the box. Now it's Buddy. He's a doll, and then Shia LaBeouf is a doll.
Friends, forever, 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 forever.
That shit. That episode was crazy.
Another thing, man. And Shia LaBeouf, I think he was ahead of his time. And this is a side note, but I was telling my girl about certain movies she haven't seen in Disney Channel. True Confessions really showed me how he was, and he was like 15, 14 when he played the special needs kid.
Mm-hmm.
Dog.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing goofy stuff on Even Stevens. And I'm like, yo, this dude got range.
Nah, he definitely got range.
And back then, I'm like, who is this dude?
He definitely got range.
So I'm like, good gracious. I'm not surprised he can be in so many movies nowadays and he can be just so laid back. To be honest, I'm like, oh, people slept on him. Back then.
Dog, he really like, I was just talking to my coworker about this. Like he was doing stuff before Transformers and all that, Even Stevens, True Confessions, Holes and all that. But like his career for real, like crazy
accolades.
Dog.
They frown on that.
But from like 2003 all the way to like 2012, 2013, Shia LaBeouf was that was his
era.
Yeah.
That was his era.
But that like 2008 to 2012,
like you had to have him in something, even if it was a supporting role. You had to have him in something.
2007 to 2000, like that's because that's when the first Transformers came out, and after that it was just he was always in something. Yeah, it was back to back to back. Like he was always in something. He snapped.
Yeah. So I would have to say Goosebumps is the most scariest intro as far as music, but as far as visual, Afraid of the Dark is the best.
Me personally, I'm going like for real, I watched Goosebumps more as a kid, but Are You Afraid of the Dark? I watched that too as a kid, but but for real, as an adult, I ran both of them back. So like now, Are You Afraid of the Dark is on Paramount Plus. Goosebumps is on Netflix or Tubi or Freevee or whatever it's on. I run both of them back, but Are You Afraid of the Dark really hits different for me. It does, bro. It's
like just right because they push it, and then in fact, I love the fact of it's like almost like a cultish type thing. He's like, in honor of the Midnight Society, man. I'm like, yo, that is crazy,
dog. Both of them, both Jones got crazy twists, but I think
they do.
Are You Afraid of the Dark had the best twist, bro. The best.
Moving with the bad boys. Yo, am I making on the right